Okay, how's everybody doing? It's a new Monday. The time is now. I don't know why I'm singing, but it felt like the right move. Whoa. Hope everybody's doing well. This might be a really short stream, to be honest, because my wife's still sleeping and the kids are up. They're doing a good job right now. But anyway, just warning you. Hey, how's it going, Flo Christos? Hey, Ashish. Tamang Waiba. Yeah, I know. We moved, and then I've had all sorts of things going on. I'm gonna probably start making some videos. Oh, good. I'm glad you've been good. Gonna start making some videos on YouTube again. I don't know whether you do Twitter, but I'll drop my Twitter in here. That's where I've been most active because I've been getting into the digital art world, and so that's more of a thing over on Twitter. But I do want to start showing more love to YouTube, so sorry I've been gone so long. I'll start with there's a new song that we did in church. God Turned It Around. I don't know whether you heard of this one. I might do a video of this one soon. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's my youngest. Yeah, I do. There's quite a bit of those with visuals over on Twitter, but I'll show you some in just a second. You're close. A flat major. So we're in A flat major. This song, real quick theory lesson here. So this song's A flat major. We're key of 4 flats. No, you're great. They're very closely related because A flat is 4 flats, E flat is 3 flats. Only difference is this D versus the D flat. So, and then the other weird thing with this song is, and this is why keys get annoying. Actually, I have a friend of mine that we're going to try to rewrite some of this because it's a little confusing. But basically, D flat is where we're starting, and then we're walking down. And then even the first time, we don't even go to A flat, we go to F minor. So really what we're trying to do is, we're playing around with these chords. So like key areas sometimes, I'm trying to think. It's like a hometown, you know. You don't actually ever have to go to your home to be in your hometown. That's kind of a weird analogy, but that's kind of what I would say. Cause like we're in A flat, but we're rarely ever actually going to A flat in this song. It's all around the outside of that. Anyway, to be honest, this is this type of stuff in music that I am actually thinking about trying to write ways of thinking about it that are different than the regular ways because they're confusing. It's just straight up confusing. So Ashish, I've been writing a bunch of actually more written out songs of late. That's been kind of my thing. Oh, that's just the Sibelius starting music. Starting that program. Although, actually, hold on. I have a different way I want to go to show this off. Let me look at this. Oh, that's what I want. So I'll give you guys a sneak peek. This is hold on, not sheet music. I want this one where it has my piano, and I should be able to go. There we go. Sort of, kinda. And then if I scroll, there we go. Anyway, this is a little preview of a book I'm trying to put together, but it's still hard to see the. There we go. That's better. Now it's gonna be really tiny. That's probably hard to read, but you get the general idea. I've been writing these songs out, so this first one sounds like this. So, and then to give you a different thing, oh yeah, painting that goes with it. Then we have, oh, thank you. So then we have, this is the second one. This is got a more moodier sound. And then it just keeps going on. And then there's no fine because it's kind of a play on that whole concept. Oh, thanks. Let's do one more of these. Yeah, C is nice. Uh, and then I'll show you something newer that I'm writing, and we might even try to start adding on the next section, because that's what I've been trying to do to start getting active. So this is what I've been spending a lot of time on, which is why I haven't been active on YouTube, because this requires a lot of time and is not as convenient to make a video out of. Although I guess I should be making videos out of making these. Um, since I was 7, so 20, a lot of years, more than 20 years. So, getting close to 30 years actually. But anyway, so yeah, I started classically, and then I moved into jazz, and then pop, and then worship music. But anyway, let me play this, and then I'll go over to the new thing. So this is C, called C Change. So this is a set of pieces I wrote to be with digital art and other things. So here we go. Let's try it out. Oop, I missed my own next section of my song. Here we go, second line. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thanks for the encouragement. Yeah, it's actually kind of funny. When you write music a lot, it doesn't mean that you can necessarily play it 100% perfect. And then sometimes I have to teach myself songs. So this link that I'm throwing in right now, if you just want to see a lot of my work right away, I don't know whether you're familiar or not with NFTs, but I've been turning a lot of these pieces into NFTs because it's a great way to basically create a forever record of when these were recorded, when these were written, all of that stuff. And also it allows for people to do kind of direct patronage, kind of like old school back in art times. So I'm pretty excited about that whole world, because it really ties into doing this sort of art music, because art music in general has kind of been in a weird place where there's not really a good avenue to actually explore it. So anyway, I'm getting another window up here. Pardon me for being a little slow on Streamlabs. I'm not the best at finding how to do these things quickly. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to put this a little bit under the piano instead of really monstrous over everything. I think people do this all ahead of time, which would make a lot of sense. Those people probably also don't have children, but that's okay. We'll let them live their life. All right, there we go. So this is a new song that I've been writing. And this one is called Flight of Fancy. And been writing this in the style of Chopin, sort of. So anyway, let me play a little bit for you. For those of you who don't know, you got this thing at the beginning. I wish I need to be able to draw on this. I'll figure that out next time. Anyway, I won't worry about it too much. Anyway, here's Flight of Fancy. happens again with more special stuff. I still don't quite know exactly what I'm playing here, so bear with me. And then this is where we get crazier. Let's try that one again. That's kind of a nice moment. And then immediately quiet, of course. Oh, thank you. Yeah, pardon that's a little rough. I'm still writing this, so sometimes I'm not even committing to work on it yet because I don't know what it'll be exactly this. And I'm thinking about what's next. Oh, thank you very much. So it'd be something like, so we've been doing something very sweet. Da dee da 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 da. Da, 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 da. So then I want something contrasting. Probably a transition first. So let's figure out where we're going first. Is that too contrasting? Almost. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, scales are great. Scales are fantastic. When you get into the flats and sharps, you get lost. Okay. Well, a couple things that you could do. Do you feel like you are more of someone who hears? Oh, great. Well, the first thing is, I guess I should ask, what are you trying to accomplish? Because if you're just trying to play chords, then I would recommend memorizing the chords. Don't worry too much about the scales, which sounds a little backwards, because you definitely want to know the scales. But I would start with something real handy is you can break up the chords into groups of how many sharps or flats, but really it's whether it's white keys or black keys. So there's C, F, G. Here, I'll make this bigger. Well, that doesn't make it that much bigger, but C, F, G, and then the minor, A minor, D minor, E minor. Those are all white keys. Then you have A major, D major, E major. that have just one black key in them. Then you have C minor, F minor, G minor. Here, and I'll actually type this in to the chat. That's there. And then one black key is A, D, E, and then C minor, F minor, G minor. And then two black keys is A flat major, D flat major, E flat major, and then F sharp minor. Wait, no, I want to do it that way. C sharp minor, F sharp minor, and G sharp minor. So those look like this. And again, they're all basically the same pattern. I mean, they look different, but they're the same pattern in terms of just being skip. If you look like, let's look at this one real quick. We're just skipping C sharp to E, da da. So then we're just skipping over that. And then there's the weird ones. There's no good way to do these. B major, B flat, and G flat, and then B minor, B flat minor, and E flat minor. These are the weird ones that there's no real good way around. And then B minor, B flat minor, and then E flat minor. Those are always going to be a problem. They just require a little bit of extra practice. Now, like what I would do though is, especially are you the one singing? So can you kind of pick your own keys for that, or is somebody else choosing that stuff? Because like, I almost feel like what you should do is you should just pick a worship song you like and just pick one key that you're going to just focus on learning it. So like if you like bless the Lord, oh my soul. Oh, perfect. So I don't know whether E's a good key. E might be a terrible key for this for you. I'm sure you'll be able to find a song, but E's a great example of not the worst key in the world for piano. It's great for guitar, but you got 4 sharps in there. So you practice your scale, you know, whatever speed you want to do it, it really doesn't matter. It could literally be, wait, what note is this next? Okay, F sharp. Okay, and then is it G or G sharp? Oh, it's G sharp. Literally that slow would be totally fine. You go through that, and then you play through the song. You know the chords. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul, worship His holy name, sing like never before, oh my soul, I worship Your holy name. And then, if you want to get more technical with it, again, you could just stop off there. And then you just do that song every day or however often you practice in that key that you're uncomfortable with. So E major in this case. And you'll get better at it. Really, to be honest, the only difference between what keys we like and what keys we don't is which ones we practice. Because no joke, I knew a piano player where if the song was in C, he would transpose it to D flat on his keyboard. So he would be playing up here, and then I would be playing here. And it would be super weird to look over at him because he would be actually playing up here. But the reason why he was doing that is actually there is one reason ergonomically the flat keys are better than the ones with more white keys, because when I have my thumb only on white keys but my other fingers on flat keys, then I could just sort of fly around the piano. It's very easy. But it's much easier to do the same here. It's still possible, of course. But you can probably even hear it. If I do C major scale really fast, it's a little sloppy. Immediately cleaner on the D flat major. So I've been getting more into composing. I used to just make up stuff all the time like this, which I do still. This is another way, actually, that's a great way. I don't know how much you like to improvise. I know it can be really scary, especially if it's an instrument you're not as comfortable with. But another way to get better at scales is, I was doing that more like I was in D flat major. But just for simplicity's sake, let's switch this to A flat major. I'm just going to play something like that, or I could just play this, to be honest, and then I'm just going to explore the scale. Oh, it rotates. If I was put on the spot, probably Great is Thy Faithfulness for that. There's so much you can do with this one because there's so many different changing parts. You know. Good. Oh, so it's wet. That's a really nice one. Yeah, a lot of times I'm doing more contemporary stuff. So like we were doing, what would be a good one that we were doing recently? I'll play one more and then I should get going. I'm hearing the little voices get louder, which typically means they're getting restless. Whatever activity I put out for them is running out of time to interest them. Oh yeah, like stuff like moving forward. What a moment you have brought me to. Mostly I just play such a freedom who makes all things new, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm going back, I'm moving ahead, here to declare to you, my past is over in you. All things are made new. Surrender my life to Christ. I'm moving forward. You have risen with all power in your hands, giving me second chance. Alright, I'm probably going to get going for today. We played around a bit. Thanks for coming by. Again, probably make a new YouTube video soon. I'm trying to get back to once a week. It might still be like once a month or once every 2 weeks. Life's kind of crazy. With things opening back up, there's gigs, which is great. But just means more busyness. So anyway, thanks for coming out. I'm gonna be trying to do live streams more regularly because, again, in the busyness of life, it's a lot easier just to turn on a camera than have to be editing and all that stuff. So hope you like these, and definitely subscribe to YouTube or Twitch wherever you're watching. Turning into a loop here since I clicked over on that. Yeah, I will see you next time. Thanks.